Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the mess in the background. I've still got holiday stuff, wedding stuff, just all built up and I need to sort it all out. And yes, I'm wearing glasses. I've got a banging headache. So I keep feeling like I'm moaning in all my videos at the moment. I'm not 100%, so apologies for that. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a Aldi food shop. So I'm about to go, well, I'm gonna go in about half hour to Aldi to grab some bits for dinner for the next week. When I say week, it's only around 5 days, 4 or 5 days of meals, because we tend to spend the weekends with our families, and that includes going to families for food. So we don't actually need to buy meals for us, for home. But yeah, I'll show you what we get. Today I'm shopping at Aldi. I was going to go to Tesco, but I'm going on my lunch break, so I'm just going to go to Aldi because it's literally 5-minute drive, whereas Tesco is about 20. So I'm going to go to Aldi and I will film it when I get back. So stay tuned. Okay, food shop time. I didn't get much because I actually couldn't get everything I needed, which is really frustrating. I needed baked beans and I also needed beef oxo cubes. I have got these ones from Aldi. These like beef stock cubes, but they're just not that great. I need them for gravy, so I'm gonna have to get some from somewhere else. But anyway, okay, very small then. Let's start from the beginning. Excuse my washing machine. So I've got bananas. That won't be enough for the whole excuse my marks on the wall. That we're gonna get these tiled, but it's just where things are splattered on the paint. It's rubbish. Right, bananas, that's not enough for the week, but it will be for a couple of days, and then I'll get some fresh ones. Broccoli, some blueberries. I always get the wonky ones. They're fine. I just checked them over once I'm going to buy them, and they're fine. They've got a good date. Chestnut mushrooms. These are now the cheapest ones. Sorry, I wish I could shut a door, but I can't on that washing machine. These are now 85p, and all other mushrooms in there seem to be like over £1. So I picked up those. I can't really tell a difference. They taste the same to me. I'm gonna try these caramel wackos, which are obviously the I can't remember what they're called. When I was a kid, the brand, I can't remember the name of them, but they are, I just fancied them when I was in there, and they're quite high in everything. But for an evening snack, fine. And then these rice cakes, which I really like to take into the office with me now. I only ever eat 2 at a time, but they're packed of 3, which is really frustrating. But anyway, I just keep them separate, and then I've got 2 for on the second day. Bloody dishwasher's going off now. That's annoying. Salmon fillets. These should be boneless, but I'm always cautious because you never know when there is bones in them. Some sausages. I picked these up because these were 30% off. I did get distracted by the discount, but I think it made them like quite cheap. I'll have a look whilst I talk about the next thing. It made them like £1, so it's worth getting them to bang in the freezer, because I like to make casseroles and like pasta dishes and stuff with sausages, and they're all right, they're decent. A medium pack of chicken breasts. Now they actually have the price on the pack now, which is really good because they normally just do it by the size of the pack and then they're never the same. So these were $4.88, which isn't bad for that size chicken. And then a gammon joint. I've just got a small one. Me and Jack are going to do like a mini roast tomorrow, I think. So I'm going to put that in the slow cooker. Oh my god, I'm really sorry about the washing machine. I'm going to put that in the wash. Let me go pause it. Come with me. I'll pause him. Pause him for a second. See, he's annoying. Right, he's paused. I know, we literally had 5 minutes left. That's annoying. Right, gammon is going to go in the slow cooker with some honey, a little bit of mustard, and then some water and a bit of veg just to give it some flavour. I'm going to do that tomorrow, I think, because I'm at home working. And I find this gammon is one of the nicest roasts. If you have a gammon cooked properly, when it's all crispy on the outside, it's beautiful, and it's really cheap. I think this cost me £3.50 or something like that, which is so much cheaper than getting a beef joint. I then got some sandwich thins. These I just like to have in the freezer for my lunches when we're on the go. And then some tortilla wraps because we don't have any and I needed some. I do find the Aldi tortilla wraps have got good dates. So that's like 10th of October. I could just sit in the cupboard or the fridge for a month, near enough. And then for Jack's lunches, I always pick up one of these jars tomato and bacon, because we just make him up a big pasta bake for the week, and he's happy with veg in it. It doesn't have meat in them. He's quite happy with sweet corn, mushrooms and onion in a pasta dish. And that sees him through for the week. I know it seems really boring, but I do pick him up a different sauce every week. It's never the same. I then picked up a clear honey because I've already got half of one in the cupboard, but I just needed a whole one because I know how much I get through for a roast, because obviously you do honey roasted carrots and then the gammon's going to have honey on it. So it all just adds up. So I like to have a fresh one ready for when we do a stir fry or whatever. And then I always get a sweet chili sauce because they're life. Some of these tube yogurts, I have got the, I like to have these now at the moment. Sorry, excuse the mess on my fridge. These, I think they're like old Actimel ones, and they do the job for my like midday snack. But I thought I'd get these as well because they're 67 calories for 2, and I think they'd be good to take into the office with me. And I'm like a little kid, but hey. And then I got some honey roasted ham. Just so there's not loads, because I actually had a lot of veg in the fridge and a lot of fruit in the fridge already. And in the fruit bowl, I've got like a whole 2 lots of red and green apples already at home, so I don't need to get any more. So that's why this shopping haul is probably a little bit smaller than normal. Baking paper, because I didn't have any. Malted Wheaties, these are just Aldi's versions of shredders. Chicken skewer satays, we always like to have these in the fridge, sorry. They're decent. Half a pack's only 110 calories, but I probably have 1 a day each, just to snack on. You know, like when you get back from the gym or back from a walk and you just need something whilst you wait for dinner to cook. That's what we snack on, and they're really good. I then got some single cream because I am making a tomato soup at the moment. I'm just waiting for it all to cool down, and then I'm going to blend it up. And I always like to put a little bit of cream, just a tiny bit, in my soups, and then Jack will have the rest he's got loads of crumbles that he's made in the freezer that I use that for. These are my go-to breakfast when I'm in the office, which are the crunchy oat and honey granola bars. These are the dupe for Nature Valley, and they're really good and they're really yummy. So yeah, about 200 calories for 2. Yeah, they do the job. Avocados, love these. Always get this packed 2. I'd store them in the fridge, and then when I'm just about to eat one, I take it out and leave it on the side for about an hour and let it do its thing. Wonky parsnips, these were like 40p, whereas the other parsnips were like £1. And then if you wanted the frozen parsnips, they were like £1.50. So I was like, I'll just make my own. So I got the wonky parsnips. These were a bit of an impulse buy, and these are more for Jack than me, but Maryland chocolate orange cookies. They're just like the little lunch bags, and 100 calories for a bag, which is really decent, isn't it? And I know we look like previous videos of mine, we'd never have snacks like this, but we're getting to that point where we're back in the office. We're not used to being back in the office. We're not used to just coming, you know, we can't just go downstairs, grab a snack. We have to have what we've got with us. So I like to have loads of snacks, and then I can choose which ones I prefer to take. Wonky carrots, this is a huge bag. This is a kilogram, 1.5, but we will use this. I'll tell you the meal plan shortly, but we will use that. Frozen peas, and then some potatoes. I've just got the normal white potatoes. I know people like to use Maris Pipers, but I'm quite happy with those. So that is the food shop, and that cost me £32.56, which isn't bad, seeing as I had 4 lots of meat. So yeah, happy with that. And now I'll get on to the meal plan. So the meal plan, excuse my face and hair and everything else. So today we're going to have, sorry. Today we're going to have a jambalaya, chicken and chorizo jambalaya. I've got spots, I've got my hair's greasy, and I've got my specs on. So apologise, this doesn't look like me, but hey. And my thumbnail will be me looking completely different. So today is going to be chicken and chorizo jambalaya, which is a Slimming World recipe, but it's really low in calorie, sins or whatever. I don't really do that anymore, but it's really healthy, really nutritious, has peppers in, tomatoes in, there's a spider flying around, chopped tomatoes, all that jazz. Obviously, I didn't get any today because I've got a cupboard full of them. Tomorrow we're going to do the gammon roast, slow cooked gammon. and all the trimmings, but we call it like a midweek roast where we just do a lot less of everything. You know, we don't do the whole bag of parsnips. We'll probably do like 3 parsnips and a half a broccoli rather than a whole broccoli. Do you know, like just a smaller roast. I have got like a quarter of a thing of stuffing in the cupboard, so I'll use that up, and that would be the meal. Wednesday, I'm going to do a chicken curry. I've actually got a HelloFresh recipe to use, so I'm going to use that. It's a chicken korma style curry. I've put the chicken thigh in the freezer and I'll defrost it ready for Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm going to do a salmon stir fry with rice instead of noodles, so teriyaki salmon probably. I'll use up the rest of the carrots, the broccoli. We've got some peppers in the fridge, and just use up what we've got really. I'm just really trying to use less food, or trying to do meals where I use the same veg across several meals, because I find that if you use, like, say you buy like the big bag of wonky peppers from Aldi, which is like £1 for 6 peppers, it's very rare that you'd use all 6 peppers. So by doing like a jambalaya, a stir fry, I'll probably bung in a pepper for the curry as well, just to give it some veg. So like that's 3 recipes where I'll get peppers in, and I like to have my couscous salads for lunch, which has also got pepper in. So if you try and use your veg, you know, try and buy like a big veg and use it for several meals, you will do it. And it's same with spinach. Like spinach, they always get in massive bags, and I do struggle to use it all. But when you wilt it down into like pasta dishes and things, you can't taste it, but it's there. And that's why that broccoli is so big, because I'll use it for 2 meals, and that massive bag of carrots will be used for 2 or 3. So yeah, we're just really trying to cut down the amount of food we have in the house, because it's not needed, and we've got a freezer that we can use. So, like for instance, that jambalaya I'll make tonight, it will be enough for, our dinners, and then probably like 4 lunches, because I'll make enough, so it's like bulk mate, so it's like bigger, or like 2 more dinners. Yeah, just being more savvy. If you'd like some more tips on how to be savvy with your food shop, then please let me know, but I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave that here, and I'm not sure what my next video will be, but I'll see you there. Have a nice day. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.